This here is the Heli, and this is what happens when I try to destroy it with a bow. Here comes one. Here we go. Oh, I got it. No. Yeah, that didn't go so well. But after checking combat log, I did 63 damage to that helicopter. That means it is possible to destroy it with bows. So today I called in backup to see if 100 players could destroy Heli only using compound bows. To warm up the 100 players for battle, we're gonna see if they can take oil rig with just rocks. Then after, we'll see if it's possible if 100 players can defeat the Bradley tank with just rocks. And our final mission will be taking down Heli with compound bows. First, let's see if 100 players can successfully take oil rig with rocks only. Now I need one person who is very responsible to hold the red key card. You, sir. What is your name?
My name is Azer.
Azer has a very important role carrying the red key card. We need the card to activate the crate room to call in the heavy scientist, so if Azer loses this card, everyone loses. And so the 100 players swam to oil rig to take it over. However, we were having trouble getting people up the ladder.
Shit.
One person even tried speedrunning to the top, but he didn't make it so far and even locked himself into a room where he eventually died. But slowly we were making progress on the first floor. Everyone was starting to work together and a strategy was formed where if you saw one person hitting a scientist, 2 to 4 other people would join in since the scientist can only focus on one person. The 100 players also realized they could farm the scientists' bodies and craft bone knives, which would make this takeover much easier.
Get the bone craft, make bone knives.
Oh, everyone's saying make bone knives. This is good. That's a smart idea. And eventually, the 100 players stormed their way to the top of the oil rig on the final platform. This is a complete war on top of the oil rig. Everyone is fighting together. You all are brothers. Pick each other up and get back into battle. Wait a second. Where's Azer? We need him up here. Well, Azer was stuck at the bottom still because no one moved for him, even though he had the most important role for this mission. But eventually, Azer was escorted up to safety with the help of a few soldiers. Now it's time to open up the red keycard room and call in the heavy scientists. This is going to be the most challenging part of the mission and a lot more people are about to die. But then this happened again. Everyone was so focused on the loot inside, they wouldn't even move for Azer to swipe the card. We were literally waiting 5 minutes for everyone to clear. Guys, the heavy man is trying to get in, so you guys, you have to move, guys. So eventually, I had to send some people flying in order for them to move. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you, dude. Alright, who else wants to go flying? Then we got in, and the heavy scientists were called. Alright, boys, the heavy scientists are on their way. This is the final stage of oil rig. Oil rig turned into a massive war. There were a lot more casualties, but it made people work together even more. Some people found long swords to kill the scientists, and some even found flamethrowers. Some people, however, decided to take no part in the fighting and watch their fellow brothers die instead. But eventually, the heavy scientists were on the run. Guys, the heavy scientists are running! Chase after them! And once everyone cornered the final scientist, it was over. It is possible for 100 players with rocks to defeat oil rig. Now, onto mission 2. Let's see if 100 players can defeat the Bradley tank with just rocks. Now, in normal Rust, you can only damage the Bradley with explosive, but I made it so it can be damaged by anything. So in this case, 1 rock hit equals 1 damage, and the Bradley tank has 1,000 health points. Now, you guys are fighting Bradley, okay? Go, go, go. Find Bradley and go kill it, boys.
I have rock. Guys, shit.
The first wave of people that charged into launch site were immediately destroyed by the powerful tank. We were going to need a lot more reinforcements to push up and take one for the team. Lots of people were dying, but we were getting damage in. Oh shit, the Bradley's on fire now, boys. Keep going, keep going. We had the Bradley tank surrounded, but there were still tons of casualties. A small farming team were hitting trees near launch site so they could craft spears to supply the army with better weapons. And eventually, the 100 players were successful once again. Now it's finally time to see if 100 players can defeat the Heli using compound bows only. And this time, there are no respawns. Everyone only has one life. And if you want to join future 100 player videos, we record this all in my Discord. These are open recordings. Everyone can join these events. Alright, everyone, spawn in and go to T3. I have something prepared for everyone in T3. Go to T3. Go, go. This is Fort Fancy. This will be the base we use to fight Heli. There are tons of buildings to provide cover, and the 100 players will need to protect this village with their life. I told everyone to meet in the Church of Fancy because I was about to tell them some bad news. Alright, everyone, listen up. You all are now members of Fort Fancy, and we must protect this place with our lives. But I must inform you guys, I do have some bad news. This isn't a normal heli, okay? We actually have buffed up heli to make it more challenging for you guys. I know, I'm sorry. The rate of fire is sped up, the machine gun does more damage, and the rocket radius is much larger, so it shoots nukes instead of normal rockets. You guys are strong though. Good luck, and I believe. Alright everyone, I have called in the heli. Get ready. Everyone launched their arrows at the same time once heli approached the Fort Fancy. But then the heli made an insane rocket attack on the main building. But all of a sudden, heli caught on fire, and to my surprise, the heli started to go down. Everyone was cheerful and Fort Fancy was in celebration, but I was not. 100 players instantly took down heli in less than a minute using compound bows only. I didn't even get to see the full potential of the destruction it can cause. So this time we're bringing in 3 helis. They quickly took down 1, but can they take down 3? Alright boys, I've called in 3 helis now and they're on the way. I have a feeling this one won't be so easy.
Tactical chopper incoming.
The first heli approached Fort Fancy and the 100 players were able to get some damage.
Oh, we're dead, bro.
But then the second heli arrived and casualties were starting to form. But the 100 players were able to take down 1 heli, 2 more to go. Now, while others fought for their lives, some chose peace for the church.
We must not shoot. The church must be peaceful. Boys, we must abstain from violence.
Toss your weapons.
Remove the bows.
But it didn't go so well after this happened.
We are the salvation.
Violent. I will not.
The main building of Fort Fancy was melted by rockets and we lost about 20 soldiers. But the second heli went down and there was 1 more left. There were only a handful of soldiers alive and we only had 2 more buildings remaining. This was going to be a close battle. But then we lost a ton of soldiers with 1 building left. Oh my goodness. It's just these 5 people left in this 1 building. Rockets, oh, this might be the end. Oh, you guys are done after this. Uh-oh, here comes the heli run. This might be the final rocket run. Oh no, here it comes. Oh shit. Oh my god. All 5 people just got wiped out. Everyone wanted a rematch because they believed they could take down the helis. This time they'll only have to defeat 2 helis, but they get Yokas with slug shots this time. One guy left. Carlitos,
It's all up to you, man.
You're the last man,
Oh.
Carlitos. Oh,
long.
The 100 players were unsuccessful and didn't even get one heli. But in the end, the question has been answered and the 100 players can take heli using compound bows only. And if you want to see if 100 players can defeat the best Rust PvPer, click the video on your screen.